Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Exploring MS. I'm Nilima and today is going to be the last series of my MS journey, the video that I have been covering. So for those who have not gone through the three of the videos that I've posted earlier, I will post it the link above and you can go and have a look at it. So mainly what I've covered till now is before MS, how it started, right? The first diagnosis, what all I did. And then I talked about doctor shopping, how did I land to AIMS. In the third video, I talked about my multiple relapses and 2017, which I call as a black year of my life. I will continue creating more educational videos, but this will be the fourth and the last part of the MS story. Now, in this video, what I want to cover is, like I said in the last video, right? 2017 was the black year of my life, but even that ended, right? So as every good thing ends, even bad things end, right? And finally, and with God's grace, 2017 ended, and from 2018, I believe a new me emerged. 2017, that I call it as, wherein I was going through depression, wherein the year that I did not know where my life is heading. In 2018, I started getting clarity. So you could say that I was diagnosed in 2015, and it took me more than 2 years to accept that I am living with multiple sclerosis, and this is going to be my partner till the time I die. That's when I accepted it. Now, the best thing about 2018 is that rituximab happened to me. I started taking rituximab, and since the time till now, I have not got any more relapses. So the last relapse I had back to back was in 2017. From 2018, once I started taking rituximab till now, I have not got any more relapses, and I really thank God and thank my doctors, and obviously that everything is going fine, and everything good started happening. Now, whatever I had seen, the dark phase, what I call, something new in me emerged. So I call multiple sclerosis as a blessing in disguise. Now, there is a reason why I call it as a blessing, right? It's mainly because it helped me see things which I would not have seen if I did not have MS. I started valuing time, because I realized that it is now or never. When I was struggling in 2017, and as I said that I could not see, and those multiple back-to-back attacks, right? I did not even know where I'm heading. I did not know whether I will be able to see. I did not know whether I'll be able to walk. So when all of these symptoms subsided and I regained my health back, I started feeling that I cannot take time for granted. And that is what a lot of us do. We think we control the world, we think we control the time, we think that we have time in hand, but the reality is we are just a tiny little creature in this huge universe, right? And we cannot even control our next breath. We don't know if we will be waking up tomorrow. So there's no point in thinking that I will do this particular task tomorrow, because of the fact that we don't know if we have tomorrow, right? So that is something that just hit me, like, what do I say? It hit me very hard. So that is when I realized that everything that I have ever dreamt of doing, I should do it now, because I don't know if I have tomorrow. That realization is, I must say, massive. And that's a fact, actually. Whether people with MS or without MS, whether people who are really healthy or not, we really cannot guarantee tomorrow, right? So this is something that has taught me, the MS has taught me. So 2018, the moment I got my eyesight back, I think I've already covered in my video also earlier, I made a solo trip to Europe, because that was a place or country that I really wanted to visit. And I didn't want to wait for anybody to accompany me. I made a solo trip. I had people doubting, what will you do alone, whatever, But I shut everybody's voices and I just listened to mine. I wanted to travel, I traveled. So, I have been doing that. Everything that I've been thinking since my childhood that, I will do, but I just pushed it back, or rather I procrastinated, thinking I will do it later, is something that I started doing without giving it a second thought. I knew that if I want to do it, I will do it. I mean, like, for example, like my US Europe solo trip I talked about, right? In fact, even US I've made a solo trip, so that's because it was like a childhood dream that I wanted to visit these places, right? The Golden Triangle of US, I did that. I wanted to publish a book. I have published 3 different books. I've published a book on my travel stories. I've published a book of poems. I've published my own memoir, my book on multiple sclerosis, and why I call it as a blessing in disguise. I really wanted to do a lot of things, right? And I've done that. I have stopped thinking that maybe I'll do it tomorrow, because MS has taught me that it is now or never. And that is something that I wanted to let all of you guys know, that if you have ever thought of doing something very deeply, you should do it. I'm a strong believer of manifestation. I manifest a lot. Maybe whatever I have thought of, I think some way or the other I have actually received it. Maybe the universe is delivering, or there's supreme power. I'm a very strong believer of God, right? I go to church, like I try to go to church every Sunday whenever possible, right? So and I pray. I believe in prayers. I'm a very, very strong believer of prayers of being answered. And yeah, that's my faith. Like I feel that if you really believe and if you have faith, you will achieve it. And that's how I say that since 2018 till date, my life has transformed 360 degree, and I really like this new version of me. So there might be a lot of you who are distressed right now, living under depression, thinking that not being able to see the light outside that tunnel, right? But there is. All you have to do is have little faith. Everything will pass by. If you are struggling today, you will be able to come out of it tomorrow. You just have to have a little bit of faith. And yeah, that was my MS story, which I wanted to bring in front of all of you. Just my story from how I was struggling, how I managed to come out of it. And I'm trying to do that till now. Yes, I 100% agree that not all the days are same. Some days are tougher than the rest. But again, I just give hope and faith to myself that everything will pass by. And that's what I believe. And I really want all of you also to believe that everything will pass by. If you're struggling, it will pass by. You will see light outside that tunnel, because there is. And that's really, really important message that I wanted to share, that do not lose hope. Be strong and keep fighting. And there are so many other people like me and like you. There are so many other people, right, struggling and trying to fight back, and I'm 100% sure that we all will succeed. I hope this video brings some kind of positivity in all of your life. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And lastly, if you have not subscribed to my channel, this is the time. I have seen that a lot of people watch the video but they do not subscribe, and the ratio is quite high. So I would really appreciate if you could subscribe, so that we reach more people who needs to hear this. I really hope you do that. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.